Rounded posture, which is also called postural kyphosis, is becoming more and more common because we spend so much time hunched forward at computers and looking downward at our phones. We used to only see this posture in older adults, but we're seeing rounded posture in younger and younger people due to constant use of technology. Chronic stress also triggers this posture because stress makes us want to hide and protect ourselves. And unfortunately, people of all ages experience more chronic stress than they used to. Luckily, most cases of rounded posture are caused simply by tight muscles, and you can release these tight muscles and allow your spine to straighten. In this video, I'll describe how to do that and give you the most effective exercise for straightening rounded posture. Hi guys, I'm Sarah from Somatic Movement Center. I'm a clinical somatic educator and I'm the author of The Pain Relief Secret. I teach people how to relieve their chronic pain by releasing chronic muscle tension and retraining their posture and movement patterns with a movement technique called pandiculation. When we choose to repeat the same posture over and over, our nervous system notices. Our nervous system wants to help us be as efficient as possible, so it starts keeping us stuck in that posture all the time, even when we're not using technology and even when we're not stressed out. The muscles that flex our spine forward gradually become tighter. These are the main drivers of the posture, our abdominals, the rectus abdominis, internal and external obliques, and the transverse abdominis. Now, once the spine is rounding forward all the time, the back muscles have to start working extra hard just to keep you standing upright. So many people with rounded posture will experience back pain, even though their back isn't the actual cause of the problem. The problem is the chronically tight abdominals that are rounding the spine forward. In addition to that, our proprioception, which is our internal sense of our posture, gradually adapts so that rounded posture actually feels normal and straight. This makes it really hard to fix your posture because standing up straight doesn't feel natural anymore. Rounded posture feels natural and right. Now, here's a list of musculoskeletal problems that can occur as a result of rounded posture. Tension and pain throughout the body, from the neck and shoulders, the upper, middle, and lower back, down to the hips, knees, and ankles. Thoracic outlet syndrome, cervical disc problems, headaches, TMJ, teeth grinding, shallow breathing, high blood pressure, digestive problems, constipation, and frequent urination. Now, if you have rounded posture, you might try to consciously stand up straight to correct your posture. And you probably find that it's a struggle to keep standing straight for any length of time. That's because you haven't addressed the underlying cause of the problem, which is the chronically tight muscles that are pulling your spine forward. The way you can retrain your nervous system to release those tight muscles is with a movement technique called pandiculation. Pandiculation releases chronic muscle tension by resetting the gamma loop. The gamma loop is a feedback loop in the nervous system that regulates the level of tension in our muscles. Pandiculation involves a slow, conscious, concentric contraction followed by a very slow, conscious, eccentric contraction. This sends accurate biofeedback to the nervous system about the level of tension in the muscles that are being pandiculated, and the result is a reduction in the resting level of tension in the muscles. So if you pandiculate your muscles every day, your muscles will continue to get looser and more relaxed over time. In 2022, a study of pandiculation was published in a peer-reviewed journal for the first time. Researchers evaluated the effect of practicing pandiculation exercises in 103 patients with chronic lower back and/or neck pain. After completing an average of just 2.8 individual sessions, followed by practicing at home, the patient's lower back pain was reduced by 81% and their neck pain was reduced by 80%. So now let's talk about the exercise you can do that works directly with the tight muscles that cause rounded posture. I'm linking to a free video that teaches you a movement called the arch and curl. The arch and curl pandiculates the lower back, abdominals, and chest muscles, which are all involved in rounded posture. This is the first exercise in the video I'm linking to. There's also a second exercise that comes after it called the head lifts, which you can also practice if you want to. Now, it's extremely important that you practice the arch and curl very slowly and exactly as I instruct it. So please take the time to follow along with the video and do the exercise correctly. Rushing through the movements will not retrain your nervous system. The nervous system can only learn new things very slowly. Another essential part of retraining any postural pattern is retraining your sense of proprioception. Like I mentioned before, this is your internal sense of your posture or body position. This takes a lot of repetition over time, and it takes you focusing your conscious attention on your internal sensations. So in the video I'm linking to, I talk you through a standing awareness exercise before and after you practice the exercise. The standing awareness allows you to notice how your posture and muscle tension feel before you practice the movements, and then how your posture and muscle tension has changed after you practice the movements. Taking the time to notice these changes is essential in integrating the changes into your standing posture. If you want more guidance on this process, please read this article, which I'm linking to below the video as well. So I hope this was helpful. If you have rounded posture, you should take the time to release your tight muscles and correct your posture before it gets worse and causes serious problems. And if you're already in pain, it's not too late. Releasing your tight muscles can bring your spine back into alignment and relieve your pain. If you want to learn more about how pandiculation and clinical somatics works, you can read my book, The Pain Relief Secret, which is available on Amazon, and you can visit my website, somaticmovementcenter.com. Thanks for watching.